This is the second in a series that I'm doing just to kind of help churches, help pastors, help folks who have the responsibility as a team leader on making Sunday the best it can be. The first one's about 12 minutes long. This won't be as long. Just want to share a little bit with you. Thinking about when guests come into your church tomorrow, for instance, on a special Sunday. Uh, Make sure people are out there in that lobby area with brochures on your church, and if they're a guest or brand new, make sure they get some information on your church, give you a little bit of history on the church. Make sure obviously they get a bulletin for that day or a worship guide for that day if you have such printed up. And also directing them maybe to a special place to seat. I love churches where you kind of usher people in and help them feel at home and say, where would you prefer to sit, and kind of walk in with them, just kind of making a little more personal touch than just, hello, how are you? Y'all go into that room right there and help yourself, okay? Some people like to help themselves, and you can kind of tell by body language, teach your people. And pastors, listen, you need to do some training, some teaching with your people. Don't take for granted your ushers really know what they're doing and how to talk to folks and how to be a personality to them, that can be received well. Those that greet outside in the parking lot, you need to teach and train them just some of the common sense things that they need to know to do, how to approach people, how far to bring them toward the building before the next wave of greeters, maybe at the front door or the back door, the side door, helps and greets and waves and said, hey, come right this way. Meet with those who do registration. Make sure you have a registration table to catch all the new people that are there, okay? Do the very best you can. Then follow up with them immediately that next week, okay? The pastors especially, be training your people. Now, I know other staff people can do it, but there's something special about the pastor taking the time, maybe on a Sunday morning, early before church with some of these folks, maybe a Saturday, once every quarter or something. You get together with different teams of people and share your heart and your passion and let them know that you know they're out there every week and that you appreciate them being out there every week. And then during that Sunday, you need to roam around a little bit and thank them and see them and pat them on the back and shake their hand and say, thank you for doing this week after week after week. It's special. So for a pastor, it's key for you to do that. Now, I know we seem like we're too busy and, we don't want to be disturbed on Sunday morning. Listen, we ought to be prayed up, studied up, prepared up well. So Sunday morning, it doesn't just, Burton appears out there to preach, and we preach, and then Burton disappears because he's so busy and so on high and mighty. Listen, hey, people pick up on that. And some pastors don't realize that, but their people want to see the man of God that they've called, that they love, that they pray for often, that they're paying his salary. They need to see you. I mean, if you're that way on Sunday, hopefully you're not that way the rest of the week, but they may think so. So prove them wrong, okay? Get out there and meet some folks, shake some hands, greet some people on Sunday morning before you get up to preach, because you're ready. You're ready to go. And you could have somebody kind of shadow you. They wouldn't have to absolutely know who that was, but one of you guys just kind of shadow you. And if someone seems to be overpowering or starts getting into a lot of conversation that maybe can wait till another time, that gentleman could step up and say, hey, could you call Brother David about that next week? Could you drop in the office tomorrow morning sometime maybe and talk to Brother David about that? We don't need to get into all that right now. So you could teach somebody to help shadow you and help protect you from some of that interruption, okay, in your time. And a lot of times the interruptions can be great opportunities also. So be real sensitive to that.